currently 6:53 here in Antigua, Guatemala. We got in last night after a long travel day in from Roatan. We got in late last night, so the sun was already down, and we went out to dinner, but it was dark. So this morning we're gonna walk around and shoot some photos. And then this early morning light as the city starts to get its day started. I'm gonna be shooting on my little point and shoot, my Leica D-Lux 7. I only have about 40 minutes, so I'm planning to meet my fiance for breakfast at 7:30. So got a little bit of a time constraint, but I think we can make it work. I love shooting the corners of buildings like this. The little This is my first time shooting street photography on this point and shoot, but I've always thought it would work really well. Just of how discreet and small it is. Check this out. This is a Starbucks. I don't shoot street photography very often, but I like the idea, if I'm going to do it more when I travel, to do it right at the start of the day. Because I think there's something kind of special about watching the city kind of wake up in a place. You know? You see all these trucks moving around, getting stuff transported to where it needs to go for the day. Restaurants are stocking up. People on their motorcycles going to work. Kind of shows you what the city is before it's completely ready for all the tourists. And this is the main square, I believe, of Antigua. Again, we got in last night, so pardon my ignorance if I'm wrong on that. If you're unfamiliar with Leica D-Lux 7, it's kind of a weird camera for Leica to make, but it's basically a point and shoot, but it has the advantage of being able to shoot in RAW And it's got the Leica interface, and my favorite thing about it, other than the fact that it shoots in RAW, is just having a small camera like of this size that I can fit in my pocket and shoot in RAW in is great. But it also has these dials, these like physical dials for the settings. So if you want to change your aperture, there's an aperture dial. The shutter speed has a dial. So it's just a very tactile camera to use, which I love. Walking around Antigua so far and photographing this reminds me a lot of Cuba in the style of the architecture, the colors. Just feels overall though a little bit more modern. Obviously, not gonna find a QR code in Cuba typically, at least when I was there. I don't know if you'll be able to see this from this angle, so I tilt you. Try to get this flag in the wind. All right, it's currently 7:05. We still got plenty of time. Let's see what's over on this side of the square. This is cool. You have the old classic city street with the mountain in the background. It's kind of hard to expose. I like the color and the layers here. So I mentioned it earlier, but yesterday was a big travel day. We were flying from Roatan in Honduras to Guatemala City, and then getting a ride from Guatemala City up here to Antigua. And what's interesting is when you're flying out of the US and trying to get to any of these Central American countries, it's super easy for the most part. A lot of direct flights out of Houston and Miami. And with Roatan, we even saw flights out of Minneapolis, so pretty far north. But here, once you're in South America, Central America, getting around it's like one flight a day. So we flew from Roatan to San Pedro yesterday at 7 in the morning. And the next flight we could get to bring us to Guatemala City wasn't until 4:15. So we sat in the airport for however many hours, which obviously is not ideal. All right, it's now 7:15. We've gotten some good shots so far. Time to start making our way back. I'm gonna take you by where we went to dinner last night, get a picture of the restaurant. This place started by this artist, author, chef, Alexander Farrar. Incredible food. Great cocktails too. Had a Negroni last night with a frozen ice sphere, but made of coconut in it. And Mr. Farrar himself was actually at the restaurant, so we got to talk to him. He was super nice. Came here to write a book for 3 months and stayed for 15 years. All right. So Mr. Farrar's restaurant. Here's the restaurant. All right, that does it. Time to walk back. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you're looking for something else to watch in kind of the same vein, I have a video up right now on doing underwater photography in Roatan. So go check that out. That should be on the screen right now. If not, I will talk to you guys later.